So let's take a moment, shall we? Take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, stretch, whatever your spiritual practice preparation is. Take this time now to tune in to your breath and let that breath be a gateway into the now. That everything else you're thinking, everything else that you're feeling, just let it be where it is in this present moment. Exhale the past, let it drop. The past is over, it can touch me not. Exhale the future. Because at new moon, we really get how blank the canvas is from our point of view, if we allow that. So from this more still, possibly more relaxed place, I offer this prayer just to get us started. Dearest God, Goddess, all that is, we surrender this time spent together to you. May it serve your purposes. For we are here only to be truly hopeful. We are here to represent you who sent us, so we don't have to worry about what to say or what to do, because you who sent us are directing us. We are content to go wherever you wish, knowing that you go along with us and that we will be healed as you teach us to heal. Please show us, particularly tonight, what you would have us do, where you would have us go in the conversation, what you would have us say to each other and to whom, that we may bless this new lunar cycle moving forward with grace, that we may become more aware of grace in the now and realize our highest potential as channels of grace. Thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Okay. So blessed new moon in Capricorn. Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. Every year that the first new moon of the year is in Capricorn. So it really is that thing of gearing yourself up, which is very akin to the grace of endurance. Now, if you haven't read the book yet, it's not necessary, obviously. You didn't have to give me like an ISBN number to get in. But of course I recommend it. That book itself was such a process, a true spiritual process. Oh, and we have Jill in the room. Hi, Jill. My brilliant verbal editor, Jill. So then the point of doing what we're doing tonight is to sort of apply the graces, but also to create a little back and forth so that if anybody has any questions or needs a little extra support, we can actually send grace to each other and just ping pong this sucker all over the place. So the gateway graces, right? It's the new moon, right? It's you're at this initiation, which means to begin. We're initiating a whole new lunar cycle. So, you read the memes, you read the books, you read the teachers, particularly of magic and the craft. Oh, it's time to plant seeds and put your intention out there, which is great. Except why doesn't it always, always, always work? Because we're not always, always, always ready for the return of that which we want. We're not always ready for the things that we want. And this past year, man, 2018, I don't know if you remember the string of comets that hit Jupiter many years ago. It was called the Schumacher comets, or the string of pearls, that just kept, I want to make sure, hammering Jupiter one after the other, after the other, after the other. That was 2018 for me. It's like as soon as I got settled into my home, I was like, okay, release the 4 horsemen, personal apocalypse time. It was pretty intense. So I came really into a place of a need to understand that there was a divine plan. Like my life was pretty much depending upon that. So it's just interesting how words of grace came about as the response, the answer to that prayer. And I didn't know that that was the answer to the prayer. But when you're devastated, and devastation is a pretty good word, As I said to many people, it's not that my heart has been broken, it's been rendered to dust, and you can't glue dust back together. That you really have no resistance left. You either leave this world voluntarily, which is a nice way to say off yourself, or you just surrender to the divine will. You say, I don't have any fight left in me. There's nothing left. God is do with me what you will. Well, so I've been really, really experiencing internally, as well as to an extent externally, the divine plan. So this idea of, writing a petition to new moon, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. You can probably hear it in my voice. That's fine, because I do believe our heart's desires, the motivations of our souls, the things that we truly want are contracted, are part of the divine plan, and that's why we want them so much. But what we have to do to become capable of handling it, however, that's a big deal. I always think back to when I was a teenager, how much I wanted to have my own car and won't be responsible. That wasn't part of it, but be an adult. It's like, oh my God, I should have just hitchhiked more, seen the world, would have realized. So I do a lot of surrendering in dark moon, perfect lunar tide for it, but knowing that I do not know what the divine plan is, knowing that I do not know what my highest good is, and my highest good is absolutely part of the divine plan. That's what I'm asking for tonight for myself, and I will absolutely weave that into the prayer, the intention. What is my intention for the next 28 days? It's to do my best to deliberately flow with the divine plan.